Hey, what's up? This is Laidback Luke, DJ and producer, Kung Fu athlete, and dedicated dad. First of all, my apologies. I've been lagging on making a new demo vlog, so I'm so happy it's back today.
This is the 808 bass test. Everybody.
In this vlog, it's all about discovering new talent. Maybe that's you. And if it's not you, I hope my feedback will help you develop. I'm excited to see what new talent is out there and what awesome music we'll bump into. Here we go. And so we're here behind my computer. I'm just gonna grab my little headphones. We will dive into laidbackluke.com right now. Where over here on the demo drop, we'll be redirected to the Mixmash website. And now you're gonna see the back end of that, which is a pretty easy user interface. Here we go, demo number 1 of this vlog. Okay, Night Shifters, taken by the Night Shifters. Sounds really good. Actually, I love the little war drums in the breakdown. I love the deep house feel in this track. The mix down sounds proper too. However, I am not too much sold on the bass line sound just yet. I think it's just a small tweak. In my ears, it kind of needs a little less in the higher frequencies, maybe even put like a low cut filter on there and filter those frequencies out so the bass becomes nice and woolly sounding, almost
almost as if the bass line would sound more like this.
And then, but this is me just being super picky. I miss a couple of layers in there. What I like in the layering that's going on right now is that you hear a stab here and a stab there, and there's some reverby stuff going on. I would like to hear an atmospherical layer or a pad in there that would give the whole track a little bit more depth. Right now it's just the kick drum and the bass line and the hi-hat. Everything is very dry. This would add a little more of a dimension in there. But again, these are just details, like minor details. The track is absolutely cool, and when it's cool like this, it's important you find the right label for the right track. Not something for Mixmash, but definitely something that DJs would play and that labels could sign. Okay, so I shifted through these before. These are about 50 demos on one page. I'm gonna skip a couple and go into demo number 2, Shine by Stefano di Milan. Hey, no comment actually. SoundCloud makes the track sounds a little bit jittery and a little bit MP3, which is too bad, which is not your fault, Stefano. I think the vibe in this is amazing, and I actually didn't expect such a feel-good, awesome drop in here. So I don't really have much comments other than maybe it could use a vocal or maybe a little bit of additional mastering, but this would be mastering in the very tiniest details. You know what? So I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna put it in awesome. And this way I'll let the track here to my Mixmash A&R, and if they agree with me, then Stefano will be contacting you. So as a clarification, I have 2 areas here, awesome or maybe, which I can mark the tracks into. Awesome would be definitely letting it here to my team at Mixmash. Maybe I'll need to listen to it again and come back after. So scrolling down, Res8 Playbox demo number 3 of this vlog.
To the baseline sound. To the baseline sound.
Wow, really good as well. I could totally see this working at a festival with like the big clap in the breakdown. I somehow wish that that other breakdown with the bass line coming in at the end would be a catchier bass line, because then when you have the clap thing, then maybe it could drop into something the crowd could sing along to after that. But all good, very impressed by the drop. I do think that all the elements in there could be EQ'd a little bit cleaner, a little bit more of a cutoff in the frequencies where other frequencies sit in the elements, a little bit cleaner in the bass area where it's less rubble and frequencies clashing with each other. This could all be a thing in mastering at the end as well, but I am actually going to put this in my little awesome section as well. Here we go, Res8 Playbox. Well done. This is starting off as a really good session right now. All of you sound very loud, well EQ'd, nice melodies. I'm excited for demo number 4 of this vlog. But before we do that, let me make a shout out to the comments from last week's vlog, my DJing at my own wedding vlog. On the number 2 comment, it was Aaron Mars with an incredible compliment. Thank you, Aaron. And on the number 1 comment, it was Mike Bishop with an awesome comment. Thank you all for so many congratulations. Ashley and I really appreciated seeing them. Okay, back to demo number 4 in this vlog. Zero effect right here with the demo number 4. You know what? And then I'm hitting the play button and it's not working. So I am afraid this link is out. Something's not working. So I am taking the next track right under here by Galero as the demo number 4. Here we go.
Greetings. Transfer complete. Access granted. Lifeform active. Activated.
I do like this concept. I do like this psytrance type of EDM drop. I like it when it's something that you expect, but then it hits differently. Usually psytrance is at 138 BPM. This is way slower, so I'm digging the vibe in this. I do think in the drop the mixdown can be cleaner. That is something we could work on, but instantly I am hearing, and although this session is really good, I am hearing that all of you are lacking in a little bit of mastering. And maybe I should make another vlog about it, but I do feel that a lot of young producers are afraid to master their own tracks, and I wouldn't want you to be. If you're watching this right now and you can make awesome tracks like this, mastering is actually pretty seamless, going from being a good producer and making awesome tracks into tweaking all those tracks that it really sounds the best it can whenever you hand in a demo. Galero, for you, absolutely well done. I don't believe Mixmash is the right label for this. I would say maybe go and look for Armada, or what's most important is that you keep on doing what you do. I am absolutely impressed, and go ahead and make more and keep continuing producing these awesome tracks. Maybe there's more awesome tracks on the way for demo number 5. Finn. Let's do Finn. Finn Scheller, Falling.
My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I can't deny. Come closer, I'll give you all, but when I give you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I can't deny. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I gave you everything. My last made me feel like I would never try again, but when I saw you, I felt something I can't deny. Come closer, I'll give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, for me, I think I might go all the. My last made me feel like I would never try.
Finn Schaller making a smart move here. It's Trevor Daniels' Falling, resung by Ali Dian. And it's fascinating. This could actually work. What you usually do with resung vocals like this is you wait a couple of years, maybe 5, maybe 10 years, and then you take it out and then you put it out. But this is a very recent track and it's absolutely decent done. So this is not something I'm not sure. I would need to check with the Mixmash A&R if we would be able to put this out. You would need to run this through publishing and have it cleared with Trevor Daniel or his writers if we could use this vocal. Obviously, as a bootleg, this is awesome to play out. The mix down sounds loud. This is that very hip type of EDM deep house sound. So you know what? I'm just gonna put this as a maybe. Maybe I'll listen to it again. But absolutely well done, smart move, and keep on making that fire. And speaking of fire, this Wednesday we released a new Mixmash Bold release, which is Trace, I Want You. And last Friday we released 4 remixes of my track Can't Hold My Tongue with Samson. It's my dub mix, Connor Ross's remix, Low did a remix, and the legend David Tort did a remix. Each of the remixes has their own unique sound. There's something in there for everyone. Make sure to check the link down below and let's get back into the demos. Demo number 6, Triple M and Foot Tricks, Do You Know?
Let me see you bounce in this.
For me personally, and I'm actually not talking about this track, I am not very much into that popular EDM deep house sound right now. Actually, I love tracks like this that have that energy in the drop still. I can't help it. If I would be standing on a dance floor right now or even DJing while I'm dancing, I would love to get that energy that would get me dancing. And so this track has that. Triple M and Foot Tricks. Well done. Very impressed. No real comments. The drop is loud. I like the elements. I like the franticness in there. The silly little vocal in the breakdown as well. I am gonna mark this as awesome. And we shall get back to you. And this is becoming such an awesome session. How many contenders do we have right now? 3? Probably 3? More? 4? Out to demo number 7. We Are Psy. Okay, let's hear that. DJ Duck Demon Ramirez. DJ Duck Demon Ramirez, I feel the vibe is good in this track. When I first hit that play button, I really heard that authentic psytrance vibe in there. But then there's a lot of things missing in this track. A solid kick drum, a solid mix down, putting elements in the right key. At certain occasions, it was as if I was listening to 2 tracks in a mix. I have a feeling you haven't been making music for that long, and my advice for you would be to make music, keep on making music. Maybe this is the third track or maybe even your first track you ever made. I would advise you go ahead and make tracks, and then maybe start demoing when you make your 100th track, because right then and there you can make a proper impression. And so I wish you all the best in your journey. Make sure to check out tutorials on YouTube. Make sure to ask fellow DJs and producers how to improve, and you'll get there one day. Demo number 8, Sleeping Giant. I am actually impressed by this name, so I'm just going to go straight into that. Sorrow, here we go. Sorrow, amazing vibes, amazing techno feel in this track as well. My first remark here though, when I hear all the bass frequencies, they are very spread out, they are very stereo. What I'd always recommend, what a lot of people would recommend, is to keep all bass frequencies as mono as possible. Technically under about a 160 Hertz, you want the sub bass signal to be mono always in your tracks. This is because bass frequencies are bigger frequencies and they take up a lot of volume. So if you can decrease that, then you can have more end volume in your track. Apart from this track not necessarily being something for Mixmash, I do dig the vibes in here, and I think you are onto something special if you keep on continuing making tracks like this. Be as creative as you want, make sure to keep an eye on those frequencies, and please continue making stuff like this. And here's a shout out to the team for making awesome stuff like this. It's our own Mixmash Outlines clothing line hoodie. Make sure to give me a like if you like it on me. And the team also did an amazing job at our first ever Mixmash Academy event. Shout out to all the women that came out to our International Women's Day event last Sunday. We are super happy with how that went, and make sure to check out the little recap and photos in the link in the description below. There's going to be more Mixmash Academy events in the future, so make sure to keep an eye out on the Mixmash socials. Make sure you stay tuned until the end of the vlog for some valuable motivation. Let's get back into the last batch of demos. Demo number 9 in this vlog. I'm still on page number 1. I'm gonna try and listen to D-Jack. We have 4 more demos in this vlog. I only have time for 4 more, so here we go. D-Jack. I don't think the track is called Enjoy, but he says enjoy. And see, this is what I missed with the other side track. Obviously, this is not side trance, this is real trance, but when the kick drum comes in and the bass line comes in, you hear it standing out, and it's clean and it's crisp, and D-Jack has probably been producing for a long time, and so the result is there. Unfortunately, I am not Paul van Dyk, and my label doesn't put out stuff like this, but with this track as well, it's really important that you find the right label for it, because there's trance labels out there that are looking for this type of stuff, and you should try and reach out to them. The quality is here, so I wish you all the best with it. Demo number 10, Vegan Tiger by Zach Zoo. I have no clue what type of style of music this is. It sounds like a lot of fun. It stands out, absolutely. As a label, I have no clue what to do with this apart from, enjoying listening to it, but I don't know if I would play it out. I don't know other DJs that would play it out. Maybe if you would add like a bigger bass line in this, someone like Will Sparks could play it out. So my compliments that this is your own style and this is what you love and this is what you do. No real comments on the mix down or the sounds. It just sounds like a little bit weird, but I had this a couple of years ago actually when Laidback always kept on sending me these crazy demos, and at a certain point I said to him as well, dude, maybe you gotta make something that other DJs and producers might understand. And I don't know if he listened to me, but at a certain point his sound caught on with the rest of the world. Now we call it jungle terror. And so sometimes having this very unique and crazy style helps out. And if it'll work for you, Zaxu, we will find out in the future. Okay, 2 more demos on this vlog. I can't believe I am still on page number 1. I'm gonna listen to Duh by Digital Camp as demo number 11. Such an amazing melody. Remember what I said about that melody in the breakdown, that a big crowd at a festival could sing along. Dear Digital Camp, you nailed it with this melody. Absolutely. There's a couple of things that are slightly off in this track, and for instance, again, that's the bass line being very stereo, which should be mono, especially in the low end frequencies. There's elements in there, for instance, that little percussion on the kick drum that can be EQ'd cleaner, less low end, because it's like a mid percussion type of element. You don't need to have all that low in there. Actually, the low ends in a track are mostly reserved for kick drums and bass lines. So melody wise you have it down for this track, but mix down wise this track needs a bit of work, and I hope you can nail it one day in order for this to get signed someday and maybe for festival crowds to sing along. And here we are, the last demo of this vlog. Which one should I pick? And if you're seeing your name coming by right now and I'm not picking you, I am terribly sorry. I'm gonna choose for Off-Ski Dreaming, demo number 12. Wow, what a way to finish such an amazing vlog, Off-Ski Dreaming. This is exactly the vibe my label could put out. I'm gonna note this as awesome. We will probably work on the mix down a little bit, really make it sound as clean as possible, as much as it could stand out as possible among all of those tracks that sound really loud and clean that are out there right now. But definitely a contender as well. Demo number 12, I'm just gonna put you in that little awesome section as well. And so what a good session. Significant tracks in my little awesome box. I will forward them to the label, and I can't believe it, all of you are sounding so good now, and it seems that all the tutorials and all the tips are really helping a lot of you young producers out. There's a big lesson in today's session though, where a lot of tracks are sounding really good and are proper professional sounding. And then the key for this, and I have that with a bunch of my tracks as well, actually I'm bumping into this currently with my techno alias, is that when you hand in tracks for a label and it doesn't fit the label, then your track, is rejected or it can't find a label, and it's frustrating, and I can hear you and feel you on that. But please know, it's not you. It's that connection that a track and a label need to have and need to make for it to make sense for the track to be signed. So whatever you are doing right now, try to improve, but don't get discouraged. It's not your track, it's not the label. It's finding that right combination, and in between all of that, when you have the magical moments in the studio where you're nailing it and having your hands in the air, that's the magic right there. Enjoy that, and if it gets signed to a label, then you are very lucky to have found your right match. Just keep on producing, keep on handing in those demos, and keep enjoying it. And so before I tell you what next time's vlog is about, I want you to hit that subscribe button right now. Make sure to comment, if you didn't comment yet, which one was your favorite demo of the vlog. I'm curious to see what you think as well. Next time's vlog, but wait, hit that like button first. Okay, next time's vlog, I'm gonna talk about the coronavirus. I am actually doing a global travel next time, like all the way around the world. I'll be spending an incredible time in the airplane. And how do I cope, and how does that look like? What precautions do I take even in the DJ booth? I will tell you all in next time's vlog. Until then, L's up, rave safely, and salute.